Choo-choo. Time to board the Gotcha Express. Once again, I have to fit myself into my chair because I can't sit like a normal person. I have to sit crisscross applesauce. Because in elementary school, when we sat on the floor, we always had to sit crisscross applesauce. You weren't allowed to, like, spread your legs or sit sideways like a mermaid. It was crisscross applesauce, crisscross applesauce. And being the neurodivergent retard that I am, I always had to follow the rules. So now when I sit, it's always crisscross applesauce. Or some places in America, they call it Indian style sitting. I remember the first time I heard that, and my first question was, like, Native American sitting or Indian sitting? Because when I think of Asian sitting, they usually, like, they fold their legs and, like, kind of sit on their knees. That's a really uncomfortable way of sitting, because I've tried that, and it just hurts. But my knees were burned in the fire, which I fell onto my knees during the flames, and the stairs were carpeted, so they were like... What's weird is my feet didn't suffer burn damage, but my knees did. I must have fallen into like a patch of flame, because I couldn't see where I was going. It was completely dark. The smoke completely like blacks out. Like, movies don't do fires justice because the fire causes smoke, and the smoke literally gets so thick you cannot see where you're going. Because your brain is like, fire, light, so I should be able to see. But when I was stumbling around, I was like, why is it so dark? And also, why can't I fucking breathe? Because the smoke is suffocating. I suffered lung damage. That's why I got a trach scar on my neck. My parents don't like my gallows sense of humor, or they don't like my suicidal sense of humor, and I was joking about getting a do not resuscitate tattoo underneath my trach scar, and instead of laughing, they just kind of looked at me sadly. My parents don't really know what to do with me. By the time they were in their 30s, they were already married with Mom had Zachary when she was like 19, so Zachary was a part of the family, and then Mom had me when she was 32. She's been doing better. She's taking AA very seriously and sobriety very seriously, so I'm happy about that. I wish she would stop smoking. Although, the real cause of the fire was definitely her alcoholism, because she would drink really late into the night and get so messed up, she would light cigarettes and they would just fall. And they would fall on her body and just burn her. She would have cigarette burns all over her, like, chest. But when the fire started, the cigarette fell into the chair and ignited the chair, and she was so drunk, she just wandered outside, opened the door, and sat on the porch, because she was like, the fire will just go out by itself. Tammy has like the IQ of a goldfish even when she's not drunk. Like, do I still blame her for the fire? Yeah. I think I'm always gonna hold some resentment for that. Because my brain... It doesn't matter how fucked up I am. I could have taken... There was literally one time I took like 60 Klonopin, and then this was years ago. This was before even 2020. I had taken like 60 Klonopin. I was in a bad state, just wanted to end it all. And then Tammy runs upstairs, and she's like, "Oh, MG, Emma, the dog is going into like diabetic ketosis. We have to get her to the vet." And our local vet in our town was closed because it was blizzard season. I think that was the year Texas had that big power outage. It was right before then, and I was like, okay, then we gotta drive to the emergency vet, which is like 2 towns away. And she was like, I can't drive. I'm too. She was like shaking and like panicking. I was 60 Klonopin in, and halfway dead by that point. I was like, I'll drive. and hopefully won't kill us all. But I managed to drive through the ice. Driving on icy roads is not fun, especially when you have a family member panicking, holding a dying dog. Yeah, but luckily Minnie, she was really old at that point, and she only lived, I think, like 1.5 years after being diagnosed with diabetes. Kinda sad. Miniature pinchers get diabetes easily. They're pretty fat little dogs. Especially the females. They're very hard to keep fit. Even if you give them healthy food, they typically get fat. Gotta, like, exercise them a lot. I think that's the problem. Like, 2 walks a day, I think, is a requirement for miniature pinchers. Okay, is the rest of this going to go away? Sorry, my other menu. Okay, so my New Year's resolution, give up on life, but do not give up on my gacha game addictions. For the simple fact that I just enjoy them. They're like just anime episodes to me. Yeah, I'm staring at you, you freaking weirdo. Man, why did Sunday get a redemption arc, but Adventurine still hasn't gotten his? Look at me, look at me. Why aren't you sitting? Why are you just standing here?
I hope we will walk the same path next time.
No. Let's see, I think this is my last time to chat with him before, like, the story starts. I'll tell you everything I know, but I'd prefer not to be no, you're... Okay, I'll just call you asshole, because that's who you are. Wasn't his original voice actor like a predator? Or his current voice actor is still a predator? I don't know. I don't have him in my team because I didn't bother trying to pull for him. I didn't understand his deal. I think characters who, like, will automatically attack, I think he just makes those characters stronger. He's stupid and I don't like him. Please ask away, but I might not have a lot to share since I've only... You've been here for weeks, motherfucker. Standing in the corner, staring at the book trolley. That better not be my book trolley. I want my books back. Oh, you know what YouTuber I used to love to watch, but now it's painful to watch him? Crimson Rogue, spelled with a K instead of a C. And he makes, like, a throne of books. He does book reviews. He makes a throne of books to sit upon. And I love his reviews, but now it makes me really sad to watch his videos, because it's like, I could have built a book fortress out of the Warriors books alone. Warriors by Erin Hunter. Erin Hunters. She's 5 authors in one. I'm trying to get all of my Warriors books back by going to half-price bookstores and just buying them out. I love warrior cats. That's something I've been obsessed with since I was, like, in elementary school. About companions on the Express. I'm trying to connect with everyone using my new identity, but I may need some time due to my Yeah, you've got a definite personality disorder. I want to strangle him with his stupid fucking halo. Mr. Ying showed me the captivating way of the Trailblaze during our travels. I hated his whole story. I liked Ting Yun's story. I didn't like his. I also didn't like Mr. Yang and Sunday's relationship. Like, don't connect with my otaku daddy. Stay away from my otaku daddy. You've all been great teachers. I haven't taught you anything. I hate you. The conductor taught me about the history of the Nameless. Don Hung showed me the extensive knowledge stored in the data. Why would Don Hung allow you into the... I thought Don Hung was on my side, that we don't trust you. Because when he joins the Express, you can be friendly towards him, or you can be kinda antagonistic. The sad thing about gacha games is they're definitely more linear storytelling. There's very few opportunities to, like, influence the story with your choices, but you can react to characters, which I like. I've just been an ass to this guy for as long as possible. And I remember the protagonist is like, I got my eyes on you, and Don Hung was like, I will also be watching. And I was like, oh cool, Don Hung was on my side. What did you learn from Miss March 7th? a lot. A lot about food. It was a gift I received, and it arrived blank. Did you mistake it for some classic text or something? It's not entirely inaccurate, though. I wrote some pages. It symbolizes a chapter... Okay, you're bragging about your diary. What have you been up to, other than staring at the book cart in the corner? I've been reflecting in solitude. So you've basically been doing fuck all, sometimes writing in your diary. Yes, as I look at the spacious car, I feel a strong urge to organize it. Likely stems from boredom. Organize what? It's already organized as hell. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about you, Sonny boy. I'm not interested in you if that's it. Let's talk about the family. The planet of festivities is certainly well known, but among the family's many territories, it is merely a hotel at best. So it'll be cool. Are there going to be other planets that are part of the Harmony, the family? Perhaps we'll visit more domains in the Harmony someday. We don't know. It's taken them so long to release a new world. There's but one place that lingers in my thoughts, though. Okay, about the IP... Oh, the IPC. The shadow of Lady Bonajade still looms over me. Oh, you mean Satan? I like Satan. She's a cool character. She shared some intriguing words with me before she left. She said that if I cannot find the answer I seek among the stars, the Strategic Investment Department will be the refuge for the lost. I don't know. I wonder if Adventurine would work with him. What about your sister? You may find this confusing, but among my worries, she is not one of them. She can take care of herself. You know, when it comes to my least favorite planet, it was definitely Penacony. The story was just a Winchester mansion of fuckery. The only thing I enjoyed about Penacony was Adventurine, Acheron, she was pretty cool, and Boot Hill. Those are the only three things I enjoyed. And Rappa. I liked her story. I am a fugitive. I shouldn't draw attention. My allergies. I changed out of the family's head outfit the moment I gained my... Where the hell did you find this Final Fantasy outfit, then? Even though I was about to start my penance, I wanted to keep it for the sentimental value, but I lost it. You lost it in a dream? So it wasn't something you were physically wearing? I'm confused. About the destination. I never imagined I would be traveling with the Nameless. Yeah, I'm hoping we're gonna freaking get rid of you soon. I want to explore more... The universe. He should say the universe. There are multiple worlds. This isn't Teyvat, where you're stuck in one world with multiple countries that all have vastly different cultures. Any destinations you're interested in? He's a hitchhiker. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's the book he's looking for in the book cart. Remember to bring a blanket. And if you get shot into outer space, you have, what was it, like 3 seconds to live if you breathe in air. What would kill you first if you're shot into space? I feel like the coldness would probably kill you. Let's see. Kingdom of Heaven, Pure Land, Blissful Realm. Those are the names of words? Those sound like places where you would buy drugs. Like in America, if you went to a place called Blissful Realm, they would for sure be selling Oxycontins. Hey, can we go to the Blissful Realm? I could use some Oxycontins. What the fuck is the Internal Centurion? Are you concerned that I won't be able to escape its wrath no matter where I go? Rest assured, if that were truly a possibility, I wouldn't have made the request to board the Express. Is the Internal Centurion, like, the Harmony's Aeon form? I don't know. It's really hard for me to remember stuff as an old person now. There's so much lore in the series. I could always go to the data bank and try to find out what the hell Internal Centurion was.
The conductor doesn't allow me to serve you fermented beverages. At least, they shouldn't be made aware of it.
Is he saying he'll give me alcohol if I just ask for it under the table? I love you, Sush.
Care for a drink? Or perhaps some snacks?
I would like a delightful joke.
Are you familiar with the Xianzhou Alliance? How about a joke about them? This is one of my finest creations. Which of the 7 Arbiter Generals is the most cunning? The most cunning of the 7 Arbiter Generals is Fei Xiao, because she is sly as a fox.
But isn't Fei Xiao only half fox? She's like Borisin plus fox.
Do you get it? Because she's a Foxian? It's a funny pun.
Yes, and I love puns, and I love you, Shush. And there was a funny moment in the whole, what was it called? It's when you're building your room and you have to do tasks in order to get money. I was kind of hoping that would be a regular thing, but that was just a event that they held for a couple of days last time. And there was like a cutscene where Stell basically turned Shush into a cat girl robot. It was funny. Yeah, oh yeah, you're also here.
Every time we meet, your memories get richer.
Regarding that word, how much do you know about Amphoreus? The current information we have, I've never set foot there. Okay. But you're like one of those memo keepers. Can't you, like, basically bend time and go wherever the fuck you want? 3 paths are entangled. My personal goal. It is my duty to salvage memories that are forgotten, while Amphoreus is a treasure behind a window, with the Aeon's blinding light radiating. So are like the gods at war in this planet? I have dabbled in such things. I find your past more intriguing. Yeah, that's definitely a thing about all members of the Express, is that they have a past. Don Hung's past is the only one we know. And I've heard that Welt Yang is actually from Honkai Impacts, like the first gacha game Mihoyo made. He's from there, or was he a character and he just got older and now he's in this one? I guess that's all I wanted to ask you. Go up to my room. I was a little bit disappointed that you can't organize your room as much as I would like. God. Turn on the lights. Yeah, you can't organize it as much as you can, like the teapot in Genshin Impact, which is one of my favorite things to do in Genshin Impact. I love games where you can, like, organize a little area. What's in my refrigerator? The armed archaeologist once asserted that human civilization was founded on the invention of the infuriator. But this claim was lost by a single vote to the discovery of fire. Ooh, get a snack. You can even make your own mung bean soda. I do love mung bean tea. I think it's this game's version of, like, green tea. I love green tea. Weapon. It once pierced your chest, which is why it's become your bosom friends. I feel like this game has a better sense of humor than Genshin Impact. As you cast your gaze across the collectibles on the display shelf, it lands on the Engine of Creation model. First edition of the life-size Engine of Creation figurine celebrating the return of warmth, available at 1/1000th of the scale. There's only a head here. The reason is easy. Its full body is too large to fit. You remember the wonderful times you spent running on the engine of creation. It was fun. That was a fun time. I don't like how I just have, like, pictures on the floor. Hang them. Let's check how the virus in my computer is. The computer case is always on standby, waiting around for your arrival. It unlocks and powers on as soon as it detects the gaze of your irises. Let's see, look at this super smart virus. The super smart virus has finished watching all the videos you stored and urges you to download more. I'll get you a Netflix account, virus. You suggested search for itself online and warn it not to snoop through your photo album. Let's see, well. Oh, okay, that's just the music, Wait, why isn't... Yeah, I was about to say, why isn't that song playing? I specifically played that song to bother, Sunday. I'm playing your sister's song. Start game. IPC 1800, Wolf Among Fox's Extremes. Oh no, I'm surrounded by the Legion. This is a multiplayer cooperative first-person shooter featuring high-speed shooting and intense battles as its main attractions. You will play as a beleaguered Galaxy Ranger. I want to play as a Galaxy Ranger, collaborating tirelessly with your teammates to bake. So this is just Destiny. I did play Destiny a lot before the fire. I had a couple of friends I played with. Except for that bitch Alex who took my Cirque du Freak manga. She really should return that eventually if she didn't die during COVID. Last time I saw her was 2019. You still prefer playing the single player campaign mode. That I do, that is true. Yeah, what's with the music not playing? I think this actually does play minigames, yeah. I think I've played enough of those minigames. I like to experience them in the world. Where's my pet pig? Hello, Bubbles. Bubbles. Hello. Let's see. Declare the room rules. No, never leave. You're mine. Oink, oink, oink. I'm a pat its butt. Oh, it doesn't like that. Oh. One must never touch a trotter's butt, no matter how cute or small it is. It's kind of like how I enjoy playfully, lightly tugging at Felicity's tail. Not enough to, like, hurt her, but just, like, lightly tugging. I must squeeze its nose. The trotter's nose is extremely sensitive. Oink. Ah, it sneezed. Thankfully, Aether spirits do not have snot. Aww. Hello. Yeah, I think I got through, like, the main storyline of the Aether spirits, but I never bothered to return to it. Kinda like in Genshin Impact, after I completed most of the card game stuff, I just stopped. I don't care about the card games. Trash cat. Trash kitty. I'm going to pet you. A cold-blooded cat. Well, if you've ever met a cat, they do act pretty cold-blooded. Can I still check the daily schedule? Wait, can you still do this? Oh, so is it something that they are going to let you do for, like... Oh, okay, cool, because I kind of like that you get to keep this then, because it does have a lot of cute little cutscenes. But I've already renovated everything. Oh, I thought they got rid of that, and it was just going to be like organizing your room, so that's neat. It'd be cool if you can turn the money you make in that into like actual credits. But there's something missing in this bathroom. Toilets do not exist in space. Let's see. Select bath soak. I want spicy hot. Take a bath. Okay. I do love how I'm just a floating head. Yeah, the different baths give you like different effects. Pretty cool. I want a Boot Hill doll. I like Sparkle's design, but I don't think I'd ever bother trying to pull for. So much food. Why is my room so massive? Okay, turn off the light. Do I need to feed the trash can cat? I don't know. I do kind of want to go into the, I think I can just go to the databank from here, though, can't I? Yeah. Characters, Aeons. Okay, Harmony. Jipe. Yeah, don't they it's not Shipe, I think it's Shipe. The world is in harmony and the stars shine bright. Praise the Lord, all are connected and the wind of blessing breathes across the land. A plural aeon from multiple harmonious worlds. The glorious Shipe of thousand faces is chanting songs of joy and happiness to battle the brutality of laws of the universe, intelligent life forms. Okay, but then what was he talking about before? Maybe it wasn't related. Shipe, the family harmony. No? Okay, the family... Okay. He was talking about a centurion that was following him. What's up with that? Morning actors... Who's the centurion? I don't know what to look up. I figured light cones, factions, relics... Is it an enemy? I know what Centurion enemies look like, but he was like speaking about something concepts, the CN show. I don't see it. Huh. I guess I'll never know. I think going to the parlor car is going to trigger the next event. Yep, there is everybody. I kind of want to change Pom Pom's outfit. I don't really like the chef outfit that much, to be honest. Let's put them back in their regular conductor outfits. Back to the original. Yes, much cuter in that. Welp, time to continue the story. Silver Chariot, away to the blackened lands. The chapter names in Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact are always pretty crazy. I hope Don Hung's English voice actor decided to show up. Oh, and Himiko's. Okay, it doesn't play automatic. Okay, everyone just stare at me, thanks.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
Sorry. Allergies. Ugh. So, is Pom Pom just gender fluid they, or like we are Legion they? Like there's just multiple Pom Poms, you only see one at a time though. Let's start voting. Where's Black Swan? Himiko's voice actor is still missing! Great, that probably means Don Hung's voice actor is still missing too. I don't get it. Okay, I was a drama kid and we had these things. I just forgot the term. Understudies, that's the word. So if something happened to like the main actor, the understudy would take over. Why don't they have that in voice acting? It's so weird to just have some characters talk and the other ones be blank. It happened in Genshin Impact too. Kenichi's voice actor stopped, and then Eon-sun, the kid with the skull on her head. I'm not sure if Eon-sun's a boy or a girl. Eon-sun's character stopped talking, which makes me sad because I enjoy the English voice actors when they're not being creeps like Vic Mignogna. Cause when Tainari's voice actor, when he was outed as being a creep, they replaced him like snippety snap. They got a new actor. He recorded over all of the old lines, like like in battle. He recorded those lines, not like old. I don't know if they went back so future players only hear the new voice actor instead of the old one. But they replaced him snippety snap. So I'm really surprised they're letting these characters just be blank. I mean, you don't even need to get a sound alike, just get someone to fill in the blank. I guess the problem would be with paying someone new. It's really disappointing me. So I guess I'll be voicing Himiko then. She doesn't think it's right to join in on our vote when she's only hitchhiking with us, so she's waiting in the party car. Having a party with the ever happy and joyful Sunday. Though she did say that she believes we'll end up deciding on Morpheus. She can read our minds. I'm sure everyone has a destination in mind. Where's Sunday?
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party car to rest.
He rests by standing in a corner.
Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
Also, why in Genshin Impact do they not bother trying to lip sync the English voice actors when they do it for Honkai Star Rail? That's really jarring to play Honkai Star Rail, then go back to Genshin Impact, and the lip syncing just never matches. You just have to play the original Chinese, I guess. God, Himiko's boobs are big. I'm not worrying about him. Send him back to the IPC. Send him back to the IPC.
That's unexpected, all right. But let's not do that.
The IPC is the Fatui / Pokemon. No. / They're the Fatui / Red Rocket of the universe. No, Team Rocket? I'm so brain dead. It's been a while since I've watched the Pokemon anime. I think Netflix still has the original, like, first season. I should rewatch that. Team Rocket, That's one reason I keep playing Genshin Impact. I do love the Fatui. The IPC, they're definitely more evil, but I adore adventuring and Jade. I like Jade because she's basically just Satan. Like, her literal theme is she's got like a snake and she's holding an apple. And I was like, wow, that's very biblical. Surprised they didn't name her Lilith. Like, I'm super surprised. I would not be surprised if she's like, oh, Jade is just the name I took when I joined the IPC. My real name is Lilith. Okay, Don Hung, are you gonna talk?
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
I'm not going to be given an option. It's just going to follow a linear story, isn't it? And Don Hung's voice actor still isn't back yet either. Wonderful. What happened? I haven't researched it because I figured it happened like during the holiday season. And I was like, okay, maybe they went away for Christmas or something, and that's why they couldn't get their voice acting lines in. But now this is starting to worry me. Are they just going to straight up replace Himiko and Don Hung's voice actor? I mean, Don Hung has a very, like, I feel like Himiko will be easy to replace. She just had sort of a basic voice. Don Hung has a bit of an accent. Trying to do How would I try to do a Don Hung? I can't. I'm not Chinese American. I don't think I could do a very good job of Don Hung's voice. Mr. Mikhail's homeworld, Lushaka, was hit by rising sea levels after the Stellaron disaster. He's got, like, parts. He kind of has a little bit of monotone, but when he does show emotion, it's very cute. He's very adorable. I loved Don Hung's voice actor during Rappa's missions, when everyone was saying "bana" at the end of their sentence. Because every time Don Hung said "bana," he sounded like he was in pain. It was great. Don Hung, I hope nothing bad's happened to your voice actor. Or, reverse, I hope your voice actor has done nothing bad. As a lot of male voice actors seem to do some pretty sketchy stuff. But, oof. I hope one day you get your English voice acting back. I'm just gonna have to play, like, the Japanese or Chinese version if I want it to be fully voice acted now. Okay, Mr. Mikhail's homeworld, Lushaka, was hit by rising sea levels after the Stellaron disaster. Though, I'm not sure how things are on the planet now.
Next, we have Melustanin, the agate world.
That's where Adrilla the Beauty ascended, a world of undying allure. It's also said to be one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster. Probably not the safest choice. Look, they don't even give them lip syncing. They know their voice actors aren't there. Wow.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the Eternal Land, Amphoreus.
A planet not recorded in the databank, and a world even Achivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
No one wants to go to a Washtopia. I want to go to Japan world.
They suffered an ambush by the Antimatter Legion some time ago. According to the IPC, the enemy was repelled, but Edo Star placed their planet on temporary lockdown. I'm afraid there's nothing we can do there.
So you're saying Japan world in Honkai Star Rail has locked itself up from the rest of the universe? Kind of like how in Genshin Impact, Inazuma had the Sengoku decree, where no outsiders were allowed in. Huh. That's a running theme in Mihoyo, I guess.
Amphoreus does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphoreus, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Agreed. So, everyone's leading towards the uncharted world. Ooh, we're gonna meet Nathan Drake. It seems that we've got a crew of like-minded adventurers on the Express. That includes me too. I'm for Amphoreus.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all.
Yeah, because you're not given a choice in this actual game. It's basically just an anime you get to play.
It's official then. Our next stop is Amphoreus.
Does Pom-Pom have teeth?
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement.
I'm looking forward to you falling on your ass if you're gonna demand to stand again.
I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Are we gonna find out March 7th history on Amphoreus? That'll be kind of fun. I feel like they kind of did Don Hung's a little bit too early. They could have stretched out the mystery. Although Shienzo is one of my favorite planets. I like Belobog too. I wish they would do more with Belobog. I hate Penacony. I hate it. I hate adventuring around Penacony. I'm glad I got the new Herta because one of her abilities is finding treasure chests. So I'll finally be able to find all the treasure chests on that stupid planet of festivities. Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black Swan. I'd better start packing up too, or should I go chat some more with the others? Yo, Otaku Daddy, what's up?
A world yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down.
I wonder if his backstory is going to be like one of the last they reveal, since he is kind of involved with Honkai impacts. Ha, so I'm better than an Aeon? Oh no.
Absolutely. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Akivili. We don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze.
So we're literally going off path? That kind of sounds dangerous. Most trains need to run on tracks. Most trains can't off-road it, you know. Water.
But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
Aw, I love Welt. He's my favorite dude on the Express. I have a soft spot for Don Hung, but Daddy Otaku. Love Daddy Otaku. Ah, Stell, this is your first time exploring beyond the astral charts. Try it. It's not really beyond the astral charts if people know about it. It doesn't feel any different to me. Same for everyone else, right? Are the credits going? That's a good question. Is our money going to be useless? That's quite the detail to fixate on. Perhaps you should be worrying about language. Wait. I thought this world was like Mass Effect, where we all just had translators in our ears. Or it's like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where we just have worms in our ears that translate for us. But we'll be fine. Let's just say I have a backup plan. I'll reveal it when the time comes. Okay, thank you, Miss Fizzle. She's basically anime Miss Fizzle. Think about it. She's a redhead. She travels around on a magical mode of transportation. And she has a pet. It's not an iguana. It's Pom-Pom. Pom-Pom's not a pet. Yes, you fucking are. At least with Pom-Pom, I always say he because he just sounds like a boy to me. They are more marketable than Paimon. With Paimon's design, it's the fact that Paimon looks so much like a baby, a floating baby, wearing a onesie. That's what I hate. If they made Paimon look more like a fairy, gave her wings or like maybe little horns or a better outfit for Paimon, actually. That's all she needs, because I fucking hate onesies. And I've noticed Mahoyo will give female characters onesies, and I hate that. So onesies are basically just like, it's kind of like a swimsuit, or sometimes it's one outfit, but it can fit. Sometimes it has leggings and sleeves, or sometimes it's kind of just like a bathing suit, and I hate that design. Like, I love Sucrose and Eula from Genshin Impact, but I hate their outfits because they're onesies. I hate them. I hate onesies. Stop giving female characters onesies. It's not sexy. I know, China, you have a weird thing for making women into babies, but stop it. Hi, Mr. Quiet. I can't provide many details about our destination this time. You can ask the Memo Keeper if you want to know more. Oh ho, the data bank's getting a huge update. I'll ask if he's nervous. Why do you ask that? Are you feeling nervous yourself? It'll be fine, just trust the crew. We've never had this many passengers on board before. I'm still not used to it. Why don't you head to the party car first? I'll see you later. Could we please give... Compared to how big the protagonist's room is, I feel bad for Dan Heng. Can't even, he's just got like a mat on the floor. Maybe he prefers to sleep that way. Some people prefer like a more solid, hard bed than a soft bed. I'm a soft bed person. My bed has got to feel like a pillow. And what are you up to, March? Oh yeah, they gave March a new outfit. But, see how weak all my characters are. It's because I get crappy light cones. And I don't always get the best the relics. That's one thing I do really hate about gacha games is in RPGs, your characters get stronger the more you level up. Gacha games, you have to rely on light cones, and you usually have to pull for better light cones. And then you have to get artifacts. And in the beginning, they only give you like 3-star artifacts. Then they start giving you better and better artifacts. But once you've already leveled up the weaker artifacts, even if you get them a stronger artifact, some stats still end up going down. It sucks. I know the game literally has like online resources to help people, but I refuse to get help. I refuse to get better help. Where are you, March? I usually have her in this because when she's paired with Fei Xiao, they're a really good team. Because Fei Xiao will just attack at random, and then if whoever is March's teacher, they don't say sensei, I think they say Sifu? Is that the Chinese word for it? They say Sifu, I think. Shifu? I think it.
We did it! This is what they mean by no pain, no gain.
But anyway, they gave her a new outfit, but what's really annoying is it's only available if you have her in her ice form. They give it to you for free, but I'm kind of sad. It's not just something you can change her into no matter what path she's following. Because I prefer her on the hunts. So what's up?
Oh, hey, great timing. I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos. Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish.
The start of a journey when we dive into the unknown, the middle of the journey when some gangs are made. The end of the journey when we want to commemorate the adventure. I like the middle.
Then you're going to have to give me a nudge whenever there's something worth snapping. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
That's a good idea. How does she have a picture of me, like, asleep in my room on Penacony? March? Were you snapping pictures of me when I was asleep? March?
Enough chit-chat. You should get packing too.
Packing what? I already have everything in my magical cell phone. Look, I am packed to the gills with, I got us enough rice. I got us a breathalyzer mask. By the way, like, the game starts off with, like, March and Don Hung. They discover your body, and they're like, oh no, we better do CPR. I was like, you motherfuckers could have just made one of these and not given CPR. In a post-COVID world, you don't want to give CPR because you don't want to swap spit with someone you don't know. Look at all this stuff I have. I've made so much stuff. I can even eat these cats to increase imaginary power. Delicious, delicious cats to eat. Aw, March's room is very cute. It's definitely what I would imagine a cute girly to have. I wonder if we'll ever get to be able to see Welt's and Himiko's room. Although, I think this one is Welt's room, and then this one's Himiko, because it said this one smelled like coffee. Coffee is Himiko's thing. See if Quiet has anything else to say. We should name you Shush, because you don't talk. You don't have a voice actor. Bubbles has a voice actor, and you don't. Well, I guess we talked to Black Swan and Sunday then. What's up, Swan Song?
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphoreus. A very wise decision.
Why is the garden turning to us for help?
Memo
Why do you wanna
Keepers
go
traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before?
I always speak like I've just taken a hit of ecstasy, and I'm kinda coming down.
It's my duty to salvage unknown memories. And the Amphoreus that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass, and that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphoreus, cut through the thick mist, and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
Okay.
You can tell me anything that's bothering you. My lips are sealed like a bottle.
I can't sit. That's what bothers me. All these chairs look so comfy, but I can't sit.
Looks like you've decided on your next stop.
We're going to a Washtopia.
I see. Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Meh. Okay, go to my room, I guess. Pack up luggage, like snacks. Looks like it's about time. I should go find a spot to take in the views during the warp. Oh, I usually sit in the other car. I like to watch March fall. I want to watch her fall over. Begin warp jump.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump! Please be seated and hold on!
It's kinda gonna be hard to enjoy the view when your eyes are closed. The narrator and you aren't on the same page, huh? Also, I feel like if you're gonna make a warp jump, it would probably be pretty important to have seatbelts on some of the seats, so we don't end up breaking all of our bones and spines, because we're gonna be going faster than fucking light.
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky.
Bitch
Here
is
it
floating.
The isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror.
What?
The eternal land, Amphoreus.
Whoa, it's in the shape of an 8. How did it suddenly just appear? What is that?
No one knows. That's what you're about to find out. As you can see,
Oh, everyone's here
Amphoreus
now.
is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet.
Okay, so we specifically needed Black Swan in order to even reach the planet.
Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
Do you like the belt that hangs off of my headdress? 3 paths interweave and fetter Amphoreus, co-authoring the fate of the world. Ordinary pathstriders aren't known to leave traces in the mirror, so if what you said is true, then this isolated star system must have been home to at least 3 beings comparable to emanators. Ooh, are we gonna run into Acheron again? The emanator named after a river in Hades?
I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
Are we gonna meet a god? It's just Venti from Genshin Impact. I'd be so stoked.
For a
I love
world to
Venti.
have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
The little buttons on his shirt make me think of the unknown Pokemon. I think they're called unknown, aren't they? They're like shaped like little black noodly dudes. We already know one of the 3 paths to be the erudition. Those are the really smart people's gods. God. I think the Aeon of Erudition is just like a machine that knows everything, which once again just reminds me of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The machine that can answer all questions. And the answer to the most important question was just 4, or was it 44? Which kind of has some significance, as in Japanese, the Japanese belief is 4 is like a number associated with death.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
Although I don't know if 4 has the same significance in China, though. I don't know what the Chinese unlucky number is. For English people, it's usually 13. And that mostly has to do with actually Templar history. They were killed on like Friday the 13th, weren't they? That's when they were all caught and executed for the last time. That's why Friday the 13th is unlucky. That's just the myth I've heard. There might be more to that history. I'm just like, I just repeat facts like I'm a Snapple cap.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphoreus for us. What about the final path?
Please be elation. I want to meet the god Aha.
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the 3rd path a mystery. I don't know what it is either.
Because if the 3rd one is Aha, then we might run into Sparkle and Sampo again. Because they are followers of Aha. Aha, aha, aha. Aha.
Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other 2 paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all.
Well, we'll just have to find out more, because this video's almost hit an hour. So ta-ta for now, be right back.